Hello, Annie, and welcome. Today, we are going to discuss a topic that affects almost everyone in today's digital world: how to improve focus and concentration. With constant notification, social media, multitasking, and busy schedules, staying focused has become more challenging than ever. Whether you are a student preparing for exams, a professional managing deadlines, or an entrepreneur building a business, concentration is one of the most valuable skills for success. In this conversation, we will explore practical techniques, daily habits, scientific insights, and mindset shifts that can help people improve their focus and become more productive. Let's begin to the topic. And Hello, Maya. Hello.
Hey there, great to have you here. What's on your mind today?
I'm fine. Today, my topic is how
Of
to improve focus and concentrations. ठीक है? Now, my first question is, what is focus and concentration?
Great starting point. So, focus is basically your ability to direct your attention toward a specific task or object, while concentration is the sustained effort you put into maintaining that focus over time. So, they go hand in hand. What would you like to dive into next?
Okay, why is focus important in daily life?
That's a great one. So, focus is really the foundation for getting things done. It helps us avoid distractions, stay on track, and be more efficient. Whether it's work, learning, or personal goals, focus basically lets us make progress without constantly getting pulled off course.
Next question is, why do people struggle with concentration today?
Yeah, that's a big one. A lot of times people struggle because of constant distractions like notifications or multitasking. Also, stress, fatigue, or even not having a clear goal can make it really hard to keep that focus. It's a mix of internal and external factors.
How has technology affected attention spans?
Yeah, technology has had a huge impact. I mean, constant notifications, social media, and that instant access to information really fragment our attention. So we often jump between tasks and struggle to sustain that deeper focus for long stretches.
Can focus be improved through practice?
Absolutely. Just like a muscle, focus can be strengthened with practice. So things like mindfulness exercises, setting clear goals, and even using techniques like the Pomodoro technique, all of these can really help improve your concentration over time.
Why does multitasking reduce productivity?
Yeah, that's a really common pitfall. When we multitask, our brain is constantly switching between tasks, which takes extra time and mental energy. So even if it feels like we're being efficient, the frequent shifts actually lower our overall productivity and focus.
How do smartphones affect concentration?
Yeah, smartphones are a big one. They're so handy, but all the notifications, apps, and constant connectivity can really pull us away. Even just glancing at a phone can disrupt our attention, making it harder to get back into a focused state.
Should people keep their phones away while studying?
Yeah, that's a really helpful strategy. Even if just for short periods, putting your phone on silent or in another room can make a huge difference. It cuts out those distractions and you can get into a deeper flow more easily.
What is digital detox and does it work?
Oh, definitely. A lot of people find that using something like a focus timer or a do not disturb mode really helps. It just creates these intentional distraction free pockets of time. And when you stick with it, it definitely boosts your focus.
What is the Pomodoro technique?
Good question. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method where you work in focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, called Pomodoros, followed by a short break, like 5 minutes. After four of these intervals, you take a longer break. It helps keep your mind fresh and avoids burnout.
How does stress impact focus?
Yeah, stress is a big disruptor. When we're stressed, our brain is kind of in a fight or flight mode, so it's harder to concentrate on one thing. Chronic stress, especially, can really drain mental energy, making focus feel almost impossible sometimes.
Why is sleep important for focus?
Oh, sleep is so crucial. When we sleep, our brain processes memories, consolidates learning, and basically resets. So without enough sleep, we just don't have the mental energy or clarity to focus well during the day.
Okay, how many hours of sleep do must adult need?
Yeah, generally, most adults need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Of course, it varies a bit from person to person, but that's kind of the sweet spot for most people to keep their focus sharp and stay balanced.
Okay. Is a bedtime routine helpful?
Yeah, it really can. Going to bed at the same time each night helps regulate your internal clock. So you fall asleep more easily, wake up refreshed, and your focus during the day just gets a big boost. Consistency is key.
Okay. How does caffeine affect attention?
Yeah, that's a really big one. When we're in pain, our body is kind of on high alert, so it naturally pulls our focus toward that discomfort. It's like a mental fog, and it just makes it really hard to concentrate on anything else.
Okay. What is mindfulness?
Great question. Mindfulness is basically the practice of paying attention to the present moment on purpose without judgment. It helps you observe your thoughts, feelings, and sensations, which can really improve focus and reduce stress.
Okay. How does meditation improve concentration?
Yeah, so meditation is kind of like a workout for your focus. When you meditate, you practice bringing your attention back to your breath or a focal point, which strengthens that mental muscle. Over time, it makes it easier to focus in everyday tasks too.
Okay. What does study habits improve learning?
Oh, definitely. So, study habits like setting a regular schedule, breaking tasks into smaller chunks, and reviewing material consistently really help. They give your brain structured repetition, which boosts retention and recall.
Okay. How can professionals improve workplace focus?
Yeah, great question. Professionals can improve focus by setting clear priorities, using techniques like time blocking, and minimizing distractions, like turning off email notifications or creating a dedicated workspace. Regular breaks also keep energy levels up.
How long does it take to improve focus?
Yeah, it really depends on the person and the habits they build. But generally, if you're consistent, you can start seeing improvements in a few months. Small daily practice really compounds over time. So persistence is key.
And how important is consistency?
Oh, it's super important. Consistency is what turns occasional focus into a habit. When you show up every day, even in small ways, your brain adapts and your ability to focus just gets stronger and more automatic.
What is one simple habit everyone should start today?
Ooh, I'd really recommend starting with a morning routine. Even just dedicating 10 or 15 minutes to something like a short meditation, journaling, or planning your day can set a really clear focus for the rest of it.
Okay, what is the biggest myth about focus?
Yeah, a big myth is that some people are just born with focus while others aren't. The truth is, focus is a skill. Anyone can build it with practice, habits, and the right strategies.
Okay, what final advice would you give your audience?
I'd say be patient with yourself and keep it simple. Focus is a journey, not a switch you flip. So experiment with what works for you, whether it's mindful breathing, structured breaks, or a good sleep routine, and just keep building those habits step by step.
Okay, or what mistakes should people avoid?
Big mistake to avoid is trying to change too much at once or being too hard on yourself when you get distracted. Instead, just focus on one small habit at a time and be kind to yourself in the process.
Okay, can you deeply in detail answer what is the key to maintaining focus in a distracted world?
Absolutely. So the key is really about intentional boundaries and practices. First you have to be proactive, like set specific times for focused work, turn off notifications, and create a distraction-free space. Then use tools like timers or apps to keep you on track. And finally, practice self-awareness. Recognize when your attention drifts, gently bring it back, and keep going. That consistency really helps in a world full of distractions.
Thank you, Annie, for sharing these valuable insights on improving focus and concentration. Today, we have learned that focus is not something people are simply born with. It's a skill that can be developed through better habits, effective time management, healthy routines, mindfulness, and consistent practice. In a world full of distractions, the ability to concentrate has become one of the most powerful advantages a person can have. Small daily improvements can lead to significant results over time. Thank you, everyone who joined us for this discussion. If you found this conversation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more insightful discussions. See you in the next conversation. Stay focused, stay productive, and stay keep going.
That was perfect. I think you wrapped it up really nicely. It's such a good reminder that focus is a skill we can all build. I'm glad we got to dive into all these strategies, and I'm excited for your next session.